Good morning, everyone. I hope your day is going well. Today, our Psalms comes from Psalms 145, verses 8 through 14. The Lord is gracious and compassionate, slow to anger and rich in love. The Lord is good to all. He has compassion on all he has made. All you have made will praise you. O Lord, your saints will exalt you. They will tell you of your glory, of your kingdom, and speak of your might, so that all men may know of your mighty acts and the glorious splendor of your kingdom. Your kingdom is everlasting kingdom, and your domain endures through all generations. The Lord is faithful to all his promises and loving toward all he has made. The Lord upholds all those who fall and lift up all who are bowed down. David is giving praise and thanks. In the last verse, David expresses that God is still holding us even when we fall. Sometimes we forget that God is there when we fall and feel alone. Have you ever had a burden? Our burdens may seem that they are more than what we can bear, and we must give it to God. Let us talk about our burdens. They may be things that we might not want to hear. Burdens can mean guilt, pain, anger, frustration, our actions, and even our own selfishness on how we see the world. But what do you do with the burdens that you cannot control? Even in this day and age, people are still carrying the burdens and sins of our ancestors. As Christians, we need to give our burdens to God. How do we give our burdens to God? Goals that we can do is forgiving ourselves, listening to the voices around us, reconciling with what has happened, and forgive those who might have hurt us. By reaching these goals, we can get support from the church, a counselor, and the community. When we give everything to God, our burdens are lifted up and forgiven. God has granted us mercy, love, compassion, and understanding, so why can't we do the same with ourselves and with others? God has the ability to be human by having compassion and love. When God gave us the gift of humility and grace, God wanted us to share it with others. I still have burdens from my past that I carry. I'm still working through my burdens with the Lord. For example, when I worry about how I'm going to pay for school, health insurance, car payments, etc., even when I think things are going to get worse, I remember that God puts tools in my life that can help me, like the church, a counselor, the community that I can reach out to. I admit it's not easy, and it takes time. Even David still had his burdens that he had to work through, but yet he still trusted God. So I challenge you to think about your own burdens and allow yourself to work through them. Keep in mind, it will be hard, and that's okay. God is walking alongside us on this journey. God is there to catch us when we fall. When we feel like we should give up, God is there cheering for us, encouraging us, and hugging us during our toughest times. Would you pray with me, please? Dear gracious God, thank you for your love, compassion, grace, and mercy. Thank you for being there when we fall and allowing us to feel wanted. Amen.